you know, I can't get help to wonder why this piece of rock over here is floating. It's starting to give me the creeps. Especially since it's Halloween! Hey guys, it's Gum here, and I'm back for more Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Last time we did Research Facility as well as Forest, Forest Battlefield Fortress, and Ruined Zoo. And this time we're going to be doing the Lake Shore. Now, a little something I want to mention before we start here is that now that these arrows here, that's something that's kind of cool is that you can actually press X or Y. X to go right or Y to go left. Ever since we opened this area up, we now have the option to do that. Which is cool. Which is a nice little detail, but nothing too special. But let's jump in straight into the Lake Shore. And Kirby just runs off. That's all Bowser needed to do to capture the princess, was to turn her into a trophy. And this is like one of the bigger points where the story would change if I rescued Zelda or not. It would be Link and Yoshi running down there, not Mario and Pit, and it would be Zelda trying to shoot them. Hey, let's fight. Fight Peach and we'll fight Peach since Peach is a Mario character. Let's fight her with a Mario character, which is Yoshi. And I mentioned last time that I forgot to mention what Yoshi's final smash is, but I'll mention it now since playing as him. You basically what Yoshi's final smash is grows like these angel wings and shoots up giant fireballs or something. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but that's about the best I can remember from it. And wow, with that invincibility, I missed all my shot. It's on her. Boom, headshot. I was trying to do that ground pound because I used to always do that with Kirby as just use that the down B. I almost pulled that off. What? She grabbed the bat but didn't use it. Is it? Darn it! I want to do the bat swinging trick. Okay, let's get away from the edge there. Oh, this item's really good. If you throw it at someone like that, and if you throw it like that, it starts pushing them. Chase your tail, Yoshi. Me. I killed the princess. How dare you? I'm gonna kick your butt. Yeah, and if it was Zelda, then it would be again opposite. It would be Link coming up, charge up, doing like a sword stab. And funny enough, they would. What's interesting fact is that they would actually have the same poses. Like if you compare at the final shot right here, if you compare them to the two, which I will be showing those cutting off during the end, and as in a bonus video. Oh, and yeah, as I mentioned Kirby earlier, I saw with the down B special, and we will be seeing Kirby again, and we don't know why he just ran off. Well, obviously to avoid Bowser, but what if he didn't know about it? That it was Bowser or not? Oh crap! I was looking at Yoshi. Yeah. I almost just ran right off the screen. Well, that would have been kind of cool to pull off if I one good time where that would be cool to pull off is if I was doing like the up B about to fall off to form a great recovery. Yeah, okay, we got Pit, just need to get Mario. Yeah, hopefully I don't do that again where I look at the wrong character and almost kill myself. Wow, that was easier than fighting Peach. I guess part of that was because I had help. See Zelda. And if it was Mario, then that would be Peach on there. And interestingly, he would not notice that Luigi's on there. Well, I guess partly because he's upside down. And yet, Kirby's back with us. And I have them team up to go after King Dedede. And I was saying, I just love the shot at the end of him with all of them running like that. I don't know why we're just doing what. Let's do Kirby first and yeah, that'll work. So yeah, and if you were to come back and do this like this level, we play this level like after story mode or something thing, you would only get the option to do like be able to either play it, choose 2 characters and doing the stage select. Like, or maybe it's after you beat the stage for the first time. I don't remember if that works or not. I know it's after you beat, like it can do that after the beat story, because like after you clear your stage, you can have up to 4 players in your party already, which is nice. And kind of sucks for like characters teams of together like team of 5, so you don't have all the 5. You only get to choose 4 of them. And by the way, this is all bottomless pit right here. So don't just make sure you don't fall off. You. Oh, and I didn't even mention Kirby or Peach's Final Smash yet. Yeah, but I'll mention Kirby since we're here and Peach. We'll see her. Peach. We'll be able to play as Peach again later on like much later on, because we may have lost her now, but you do eventually get her back. So Kirby's Final Smashes, puts on a chef pad, gets a spoiling pot, and just bang some pans and pot and a spatula together. Go in, and everyone gets thrown into. Wow, I killed myself there on that one. And Kirby cooks them all, and some items can come out, and as well as the characters, it does some good damage. So I thought it was pretty cool, and in the later games, like I think starting with Smash Bros. Wii U, where they change it to where it's the Ultra Sword from like Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I don't know if that's where that power-up originally originated from, but to where I remember first seeing it, saying as I owned the game. So yeah, and avoiding those enemies because don't want that hit by them. Another thing too is that since we something I didn't mention last time was Zero Two Samus and Pikachu, who those are gonna be the last characters that we're gonna be having to join the team for quite a while, and we've lost Peach, so we won't have a new character joining our team for quite a while. It's kind of probably the biggest gap in between getting a new character. While you're joining a team or not, and you come to that end and you realize, oh, you can go into this cave. Interesting how King Dedede just left Wario's machine out there. So, which was yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna choose the characters that we've didn't play us in that part segment right there, and switch this point. Oh, new enemy right here. Here, oh, here, I'm not gonna pronounce that. Yeah, those enemies can do quite mega damage, especially since they're holding like 2 swords, and oh boy, jump out there because that minecart will sink to the bottom. Here, and it's nice that your character automatically swims to the top. However, if they stay in the water too long, you're gonna start drowning. Like, they'll do like a little paddle first, and then, let me show you. Okay, yeah, there we go. We'll start like drowning like that. That's kind of like a warning telling you, oh, you better get out of the water. But if you keep jumping like every like 3 seconds or something, you'll be fine. So as long as you just keep jumping, you can stay in the water as much as you want. Oh, then of course we did see the water before in the ruined zoo, but it wasn't there. But yeah, I didn't have a chance to talk about it yet. Then character can swim, which is nice. I don't think they have a speed difference on if they swim or not, or a longer lasting time in the water. It's all like time how it reach on like a meter, invisible meter that you can't see, where like have a stay there for a certain time where you can just stay in the water and swim for a bit until you still like seeing your characters about to drown, and then and if you don't get out of the water when they drown, and oh, by the way, so do 2 areas down here would have had keys in them too if you chose to go in all of them. Like that one has a little bottomless pit with a ledge above it, and that one has fire. Fire. Yeah. I just lost what I was trying to find already. Oh wait, door. Oh wait. Oh yeah. I now remember what I was saying. Like if you don't get out of the water, you're just gonna like sink to the bottom and just drown. Down, and it'll count as death. And there's no way to jump out as you're like about to drown, like sinking down. So just a little thing to keep an eye out for that. Which there's not like too much swimming in this game. There's like, yeah, it's not too much though, and it's mostly optional. There's like one level that I can think of where you can, well, so you might have to swim, but. Or maybe a few actually, thinking a little more about it. Like, there's one where to get like a collectible item, a trophy, or some stickers, because that requires you going in the water to get underneath something. But that's not for later. But yeah, yeah. And actually, something else I didn't mention about Yoshi's that he actually has something unique about him. Well, if you press the shield button, he goes into like a Yoshi egg, which is pretty cool. Which is the only character that has this unique shield. Where all the other characters, they just have like a bubble around them. Haha, just wanted to get that. That in. Oh, that's the end. And I'll avoid some stickers. Nice shot of Kirby's foot. And that's King Dedede's castle. And there was something up in the sky there. What could that be? Well, got a bunch of stickers here. Cute. Yeah, Ganondorf there, and a little detail I guess I haven't mentioned yet is whenever you see a character's name like pop up, so next is path towards the ruin, so go to that now. Now, and I'll talk about it after this cutscene. Charizard. I mean, who knew? Wow, who knew that the Pokemon trainer had training cards? Or it's trading cards. It's also kind of funny because remember like watching this video once of these kids like stealing their parents' cars, and the last one I watched it was like this kid stealing his parents' cars all because as they threw out his Pokemon cards and cards, which that's kind of funny when you think about it. And must have been some pretty rare Pokemon cards, but I don't remember the name of the video though. If I can find it, I'll try to put it in the description. But yeah, something I haven't mentioned yet, which is a nice little interesting detail is that whenever you see a character's name pop up, it shows like the like a little sound that plays when as soon as that the freeze frame happens, where it shows their names, and it goes like or something like that. And for like some characters, like if you heard like Ganondorf's there in that last two cutscene before the last one was that that it played like a darker down tone or deeper down, which is I guess signifying it's a bad guy who's which it did say that for the ancient minister have that as well as Wario and Bowser. So yeah, just kind of cool and well, kind of cool detail. Yeah, so it's sad to do that for the heck of it. But yeah, it's a nice little detail I figured I'd mention. But it's because they're like they're bad guys. You mean you will unlock some of them, like Ancient Minister. You can't unlock as a playable character. Well, sort of, but that'll come a lot later. Yeah, like you will be able to unlock like Bowser, Ganondorf, and Wario later, but not until like near the end of the game. So we will be able to play as them, just not until like later in the game. And these guys here, Ugbe, whatever that says, and the weak spot is their head. So if you can attack their head, that will be perfect. We'll get them no problem. And you can destroy their bases here, which is making it easier to finish which yeah, it's an interesting game. Now, one of these, if you jump down them, this one, because all those other ones, bottomless pit. Hidden. Oh look, a chain jump! Trophy, yeah. Yeah, a giant room filled with a bunch of trophies. And Golding trophy. I don't think there's anything else in there. Well, just to be safe, I'll take a look. You know what? I should do water gun, which didn't do a thing. Because yeah, it's kind of like a rock made of rock, so you think water would work, but no, it doesn't. But yeah, and I also mentioned at the beginning of the episode where, especially for and it's on Halloween, because coin is on Halloween night. Nope, there we go. Oh, and yeah, but I'm gonna upload this on November 1st. It is because and the last two episodes were uploaded on Halloween. With I even put in the descriptions with stuff about Halloween in them, with just hinting that this was uploaded on Halloween. But yeah, nah. And since I mentioned Wario earlier, we are gonna actually run into him again. It also will be our last time sort of last time, running into him for a while. It's not gonna. It's gonna be at the end of the stage actually is when we'll see him again, because he didn't just stay out in that field jumping and like hey to King Dedede and his Waddle Dee army, all because they hijacked his vehicle and his trophies, or trophies that he stole. Yeah, that's another thing that I do kind of like, is that if you knock an enemy as it's about to die into another one that's also about to die, it kills them both. Nice touch that makes them easier to die. Well, he's attacking the Pokemon trainer. Wait. I want to swap this shell out with the other shell so I can have a shiny Squirtle that with a green shell. You get what I'm saying, because the green shell, because it's the Koopa shell. But yeah, and also and you also saw in that cutscene there, it showed what Pokemon trainer having an Ivysaur and Charizard on those trading cards. I know those aren't actually trading cards, but I'm just calling them that for the heck of it. Which means that you actually you're gonna be getting to get technically 2 new fighters like there's as Pokemon trainer as we keep going through this. So we might get them. Who knows? Maybe next episode we'll have to play and see. And how it would work is you just press down B on B to do it. But if you do down B now, it just Pokemon trainer just like looks at this Pokeball and just was like, oh, I don't have any other Pokemon on me because he didn't bother to go catching some Pokemon before this whole thing happened. Oh! Well, I didn't even mean to time my laugh with that one coming out. It was hilarious. Yes. But yeah. It's a long elevator too. Oh, not really. Stickers! And I also like that you can actually activate it from the top on there. It's fun to do on those parts, but as long as there's no roof above, you will be fine, because otherwise you'll get squished. Anyway, now, told you Wario be here, and since we're fighting Wario, might as well have Lucas out get his revenge. I say that as Wario gets the first hit on me. But yeah. Wow. It's motorcycle. Oh, that's one of my favorite things about Wario, is that he has a motorcycle. I just took his motorcycle apart and wow, beat him already. Now he's wondering where Ness is, but he doesn't know because King Dedede has him. In fact, speaking of King Dedede, well, it's probably the most still impressive the collectibles been collecting, and on how many I've been collecting for each stage. And yeah, speaking of King Dedede, there's another cutscene with him right now. It's just dusting them off and give them badges and put the one on Luigi though. That was not there a second ago. Yeah, the headache. That knocked him out. And funny enough, though, it's bad. Now, I'll get into that after the cutscenes. Say cutscenes because there was another one that's leading up to this. That's starting on the next stage. Back to map, so let's go to the cave.